forget to breathe.
You read the story we're about to air?
I know the crop circle was faked. We found trace elements of weed killer everywhere.
But what does it mean? It means you are very easily manipulated.
Others are onto it too, not just me that thinks this.
That's what they want you to believe.
Listen clearly. I will say this only once. The UFO angle, every inch of it, is a smoke and mirrors routine, misdirection away from what really occurred. What happened was this. The underboss of a major cartel was being flown by the Justice Department to testify at certain political hearings, and his plane was shot down with an RPG by a person or persons unknown. No one is anxious to alarm the good citizenry of Chattanooga about this, not to mention the sensitive complications from the incident in the highest offices of this land. So they tossed you a blip and a crop circle, and you began writing your Pulitzer speech. The slip.
Wow.
Yes, exactly. Wow.
Covert missile attack outside of Chattanooga.
I'm sure you've seen what's on every channel.
Nope, don't have a television.
Don't have TV.
My home is my sanctuary. I don't have a lot of things I don't need.
They always swallow the bait you give them.
The bigger the lie, the bigger the bite.
Hey, you know this Janko guy? He gave me a gun. I was never really supposed to,
Kill her? No, just a test.
Good.
Janko said you were a bad dog. Thinks you can be housebroken, though. His approval has weight towards your green light.
So it's, not your choice alone?
No. If it was, I would never have a partner.
Really? Then why? You just, like me?
Oracle protocol. We travel in pairs, like it or not. So, let me ask you a question. Where'd the tray come from?
Oh, come on. 49% lifetime behind the arc.
B-ball slang?
I take it you're not a sports fan.
Oh, I'm a very rabid sport fan. Only one, football. I grew up in Green Bay. My dad was the Lambeau field tender. Uncle Vince used to bounce me on his knee. Ray Nitschke changed my diapers.
Then how'd you get stuck with the name Kitty?
Long story. Better told in person. You find yourself a hotel?
Right, exactly. Oh, you know, I've been thinking a lot about this freaky guy. I mean, he tried to blind me. Am I allowed to kill him?
You can't take it personal, Tom. It clouds your judgment. Now, I know you might be getting spooked about this.
Spooked? You think I'm scared, huh?
Everybody has some fear.
Really? You?
Maybe.
Like what? What are you scared of?
I don't know. Things I can't see that want to kill me. Bacteria, microwaves, clear air turbulence.
Invisible men?
Sure, what about you?
My greatest fear is that, I won't have mattered when I'm gone. That I didn't do half of what I could have done. Do you ever second guess what you're doing?
Well, if I could be Christiane Amanpour, I'd do that, but no. Not even once. I love my life.
Are you in a bathtub?
Yes?
So, right now you're
Naked.
Oh.
You don't want to eat that. Believe me.
Sharon, sorry to butt in, but we just analyzed a very serious biotoxin in Griffin's lab. Anthrax.
So what? Any farmer with a dead cow is halfway there.
Not like this. Spliced and diced. I never seen anything like this outside the Soviet Union.
Gallium benzoate. RT-309. Sample confiscated. Central Patent Office.
Oracle bastards confiscated it.
Hey, what the hell are you doing here?
Well, I was going to steal away like a thief in the night. But circumstances have changed. My hopes are dashed. No, I would say it's time for a trial run.
He used his invisible man technique to get into the pharmaceutical company and used his hybrid anthrax to escape. But we had no idea yet what he was looking for.
It's been confirmed. We're dealing with a very brilliant former Oracle member, Albert O. Yerxa.
Don't remember spinning Yerx's death. I mean, he really died, didn't he?
Rumors of his demise may have been exaggerated.
Put the TV and camcorder here. Excuse me, Jerry.
Mr. Palmer, can I help you?
Dawkins, I think I have something that may interest you.
I hope so.
With these, the blind can see. Check out Freaky Guy's glasses.
It's hardly the same as real sight. Explains the blind man driving part anyway.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Aha. Probably utilizes the same kind of infrared scanning Mars Sojourner uses and filters it through the temporal lobe in some simulation of sight.
A secondary effect. Vidicon cloaking works like an optical cancellation.
Okay, so we all agree that it's impressive. But what does he want to use it for now?
He penetrated Cone Roar security with ease.
He didn't take anything. He's still looking.
You rob banks, because that's where the money is.
He's a builder of new diseases. If you want germs...
Atlanta. The only place in the city with no human guards. The granddaddy of all secure installations.
CDC's toxin storage warehouse.
The germ crypt.
Our mainframe's overriding your surveillance system, searching for anything out of the ordinary.
We team monitor this round the clock. Nobody's breaking in here. It's impossible.
Pray you're right, but we want visual confirmation of each item in your manifest.
Uh-oh.
Negative visual confirmation of Lot 77. Smallpox.
One of the greatest victories of mankind over nature was the eradication of smallpox, grim reaper of children throughout history. There were only 2 samples left, one at Vector, and the other the unaccounted-for sample at CDC. Vaccinations are grossly inadequate at best. Maximum credible event? Millions will die, mostly the young. Sharon is en route to CDC. Max will handle contingency. I want everyone on staff on this. Everyone. It's Chicken Little time.
If Yerxa had access to the germ crypt, he could kill the world 12 times over. But right now, I was more worried about Max's containment, if anything went wrong inside there.
Protocol within the crypt. First sign of stage 5 disease exposure. The germ crypt will be flooded with hydrofluoric acid. Then magnesium-enriched napalm will be draped around the periphery, reaching a maximum of 7,500 degrees.
My deodorant's only good to 7,400.
Lead polymer cement is then injected, entombing the installation for 75 years.
Aren't we supposed to get those hot zone suits? I mean, just this is...
Doesn't matter what we're wearing. Anything gets breached in there, we're dead anyway. You know, I have a kind of freak history with partners.
We're partners now.
Some even say it's a curse.
I don't believe in them.
Last chance. You can still walk.
I'll walk. That way.